Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. And the Cowboys will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense takes the field to start this game off. And here's the band they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man.
He's going to go for a big one. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Looking to pass. It's O'Brien. He lets it fly. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. Now the play fake. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Fires the pass, intercepted. Takes it the other way. At the 30, at the 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, and go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Off the play fake on first down. What a snag by the defense. Bringing it back. The 30. He's at the 20. Finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. The offense starts with a short field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Using the quick game. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. Going over the top. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, just keeps firing. Throws to the wideout. And that pass picked off. Welcome to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. The Cowboys will put total leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Kentucky's offense will get the first possession of the game. And as we look out on the field, here comes the man who makes it all go, and that's this quarterback.
Yeah, and he's big time. That's why he's up for all these awards. He's known. Everybody knows exactly what he brings to the table. He can run it. He can throw it. They're expecting a big day from this young fella.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Wildcats have it with a first and 10. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
Right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Ball marked at the 26. It's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run on the doorstep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second and goal for the offense. Looking downfield, it's O'Brien. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This is the 8th play of this long drive, and it's third and goal. Looking for the score, and he's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Quick completion on the out. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Buys a little time. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense.
Yo, what's good, Creeper? Welcome.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
You know, runs
How are
like
you today,
this
Creeper?
Oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these
Yes,
are
I
body
do.
blows. And as the game goes on,
You told me
these
about it.
small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. The give to the tailback. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving him some juice. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves to change for the first down. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's O'Brien. Unloads it left. Got his man all by himself. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The offense lining up for a first down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They stop him right on the edge of the red zone and pick up a 5 to the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big one. Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Snaps it in the shotgun. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
They'll go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got it. He's got great speed. Hits it with a stiff arm. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Coming after it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. They almost got a first down there. Stop the yard short. It'll be 3rd down. A run for the quarterback. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. With the catch, it's Alvarado. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. A first down for the offense. Back to throw, it's O'Brien. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Got the quick pass. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. A new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Makes the grab. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kentucky! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They're bringing heat. Finds his tight end. And the Cowboys will keep this drive going. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He's looking to throw it. Gonna let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking for a man. It's O'Brien. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. He's going to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really...
Quarterback sneak for the touchdown. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. First down for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Alvarado. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. This offense has a second down play. Power football with the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any great tackle there.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. He unleashes a long one. He's got it down the left. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise.
Going deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, these DBs better stay ready, man. I know you're losing the game by a lot right now, but this offense is still taking shots, so you've got to continue to stay ready and make plays like they were able to do on that last one, forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
He's got it. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Wildcats are on the move. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Throwing right. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 6th play of the drive coming up. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got him downfield.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd short, they like 3rd medium, 3rd long. Great job by the offense having success. Now, it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfect. Seth catch the football. 2nd down coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To throw, it's O'Brien. Trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. He's looking downfield to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Sam Houston rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They give it to him again. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Tosses it incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the
going up top. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the punishment has been extended. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Well, last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They get him down after he makes the catch. Backed up just inside their own 20. It's 2nd and 9 from the 19. Here's the handoff. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got an open man. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Cowboys with the 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Cunningham. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block and tackled that receiver on the screen.
On 3rd down, going up top. Got his man downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Cowboys are on the move.
And that's a first down for the offense.
There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Quarterback keeper. And what a score! Touchdown, Cowboys!
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense. The field again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Shows him the stiff arm. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite intent just to drain the rest of the time away. From the gun, the running back has it. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. On the option. Now the pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
That is just demoralizing for our defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop. And you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute this?
Welcome, everyone, to Lubbock, Texas, Jones AT&T Stadium, where their tortillas will be flying in celebration and in support of their beloved Texas Tech Red Raiders. The Red Raiders will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wildcats offense takes the field. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given play.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's O'Brien. He finds his man, and they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Fires to the middle. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
The give to the back. Keeps the legs moving. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to power their way ahead. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ramos. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this way.
That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. First down, 10 yards to go. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Got his man quickly. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. Dropping back, it's O'Brien. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Going up top on first down. Gets it out fast. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. It'll be a draw. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. The give out of the gun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Plows through the defense. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first. What made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Fires. Wide open downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. What a good job by the defense to force that play outside.
And it's tough when you're a defense and you like to play fast and aggressive. Those counter plays are usually something that's good to run at them. But if you can be smart and stay sound and stay home and understand when people start pulling your direction, forget the fakes the other way, you can stay home, be productive, get big plays like this for your defense.
And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. It's complete on the right side. Smashes ahead. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
Got the back over the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. He wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. He makes the connection. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Wildcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They put together an 81-yard drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
Set to advance on the football.
Coming out with it, it's Ramos. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The give to the lone running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to bring it back. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Dropping back, it's O'Brien. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pocket starts to collapse. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing.
Running toward the tape. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here we go. On second down, he's looking downfield. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. They're going to ride this running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy. Fires into traffic, picked off. He'll try to take it back, and they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. On first down, here comes this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. He leaves it with his back. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
It's hard to stop great players. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And that was a nice 2nd down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
The give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. It's O'Brien. Setting up the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you've got the offense right where you are.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. Now on 3rd down after that run. They'll try to run for it. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking for room, it's Ramos. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Looking to pass on second down. Time to take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Handoff from the gun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Runs through a tackle. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on second down.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Quick toss. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Made it harder on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. And they swarm him under.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Touchdown, Wildcats! And the route is on. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10.
Kentucky, 35. Texas Tech, 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting.
Nothing but green grass down the middle. Past the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Raider.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend.
Hey, I'm gonna go for right now, y'all.